apologize, sir, for not telling you sooner that you're a degenerate, sadistic old man. And you can go to hell before I apologize to you now or ever again.
We know that Republicans aren't about helping the veterans. We know they're not about helping veterans. And when it comes to things, when it comes to getting them health care, when it comes to getting them jobs, when it comes to help them get therapy, we know they're not about all that. They just use veterans for Republicans, at least Donald Trump acolytes, like the woman I'm about to talk about again, Lauren Boebert, just use veterans as nothing more than political props. Now, you may remember during the State of the Union address, now I'm not going to show you the clip because, frankly, it makes me sick just listening to her and listening to Marjorie Taylor Greene badmouth Biden. Now, they don't like Biden. Not a big surprise. However, excuse me. However, when Biden talked about his son who died, who actually served in the United States Army, that crosses a line with me and it crossed the line with everyone. But unfortunately, Lauren Boebert, being the miserable bitch that she is, she doubled down on it, releasing this on Twitter. When Biden said, "flag-draped coffins, I couldn't stay silent. I told him directly, he did. He put 13 in there. Our heroic servicemen and women deserve so much better." You're right, Boebert. They do deserve so much better. Only you honestly don't think they do. You and the Republican sycophants that you represent. You guys went against John McCain. Now, I got no love for John McCain, heaven bless his soul. But he served this country honorably as a United States naval aviator during an unpopular war. He was a prisoner of war, for God's sakes. And then here comes Donald Trump talking all bad about him. The son of a bitch didn't even lower the flag at the White House in honor of Senator McCain. But back to the Barbie doll with a gun. Lauren Boebert. Now, I've just received word of this. When Biden said, "flag-draped coffins, I couldn't stay silent. I told him directly, he did. He put 13 in there. Our heroic servicemen and women deserve so much better." And there we have the root of our hypocrisy against Lauren Boebert. You heckled Joe Biden after he talked about his son, who served honorably in the United States Army during the State of the Union address, which was meant to bring this country together, something that you or Donald Trump couldn't do. But then you release a tweet saying how our veterans deserve better after using 13 of our fallen servicemen who died during the withdrawal in Iraq. I'm sorry, I'm not Iraq, Afghanistan. After you used them as some sort of excuse to shout and hoof and holler at Biden. Now, two things about that, real quick. Yes, 13 servicemen did die in Afghanistan during the withdrawal. And that is an extreme tragedy. And everyone knows how bad it was, and everyone should know that they could have been saved, may have been saved. However, 68 U.S. Armed Forces troops died during the Trump regime. I don't hear you, Lauren Boebert, and I definitely don't hear any other Trumper out there talking about those 68 men and women who have been lost in combat. That is the hypocrisy. They want to badmouth Biden, but give Trump a big pass. Not a big surprise. The second thing is what I've just told you about Lauren Boebert voting against the bill to help United States Armed Forces veterans dying of toxicity. You voted against it? I thought you were all about helping the veterans you hypocritical bitch. You see, Boebert, you're nothing more than an attention-seeking whore. And I don't mean a whore as in you sleep around, although I don't want to comment on that because I really don't know you personally, but I have my suspicions that you do sleep around. Anyway, you're an attention-seeking whore like Donald Trump. Now, I could use examples like Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family. I'm not going to do that. One, because it's not nice to them. And two, although it being true, I have a thing for Kim Kardashian. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Kim is sexy. I'm just going to say it. But for you, Boebert, what exactly have you done as a United States representative, as a United States Congresswoman? Have you drafted one piece of legislation to help your constituents? Have you done anything to help this country other than being an attention-seeking, loudmouth, gun-toting whore? That's all you've done. The way I see it with you, you got one of two choices. You can leave on your feet like an American, or you can leave on your knee, or you can beg on your knees for us not to vote you out. Because quite honestly, it's coming. The people of the United States are not going to stand for what you did. Regardless of the real Americans, even the Americans who don't like Joe Biden, they thought you crossed the line with them. And what really is sickening me about this is that there are Trumpers out there who think they're going to give me a third grade lecture about how Lauren Boebert was right. About how Lauren Boebert did the right thing. How she stood up for the troops. No, she didn't stand up for the troops. She stood up for herself. Pure and simple. She doesn't give a damn about the troops. And neither do you. You made that very clear. She doesn't care about how they're dying, how they need help from the government that's supposed to be helping them, from people like you. Biden wants to help them. Why don't you? Is it because his bill is unfair? No. Is it because his bill may be worded wrong? No. Because your hatred of this country, your hatred of President Biden has blinded you to the fact that people are suffering. You don't care about the suffering of people? You don't care about the suffering of our veterans? Stop pretending that you do. And in the great words of the late actor Kurt Douglas from the film Paths to Glory, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to you, Lauren Boebert. And as far as the rest of the Trumpers who seek to lecture me about caring about veterans when none of you have, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that I haven't revealed my true feelings towards you. I'm sorry that you all think that you're the real Americans in this country. I apologize for not telling you to your faces, although I would love to. I would love to tell you to your faces right now that you're a bunch of sycophantic, sadistic bastards, and you can go to hell for what you did on during the State of the Union address and supporting that shit. I remember full well the criticisms and the threats that Colin Kaepernick got while kneeling down in the national anthem because you said it was disrespecting the troops. Lauren Boebert disrespected the troops. Why are you not threatening to hang her as you did so many others in this country because you thought we were disrespecting America? Obviously because I'm black, and she's a white woman. That's one reason. But more importantly, you confirm just as we all thought. You don't care about our veterans. You never have. You never will. And you don't care about our country. You never have, and you never will. We, the real Americans, we care about our veterans. My father is a veteran of the United States Army, as his father was and his father. His brothers were. My uncles are veterans of the United States Army. My grandfathers on both sides of my family, my mother's and my father's, served this country's military. I have friends right now who are in uniform serving in this country's military. You've shown nothing more than disrespect for them, and the flag you want us to see is a holy object. When every single one of you, real Trump Americans, fakeriots, that's fake with the ending section of patriot on it, fake patriots would burn this country to the ground just to prove how patriotic you are. And frankly, you all make me sick. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.